Hello everyone, welcome to the Automotive Blockchain channel. Hey everyone, I want to send a quick love dub out from my heart to yours. For those of you who are joining the channel today, hey, I have something new on my channel that I have not done before, and obviously if this is 5 months from now and this is the first time you tuning in, well, it'll be new to you too. So, all right, this is the Automotive Blockchain Watchlist. This is one of my CoinMarketCap logins, and I decided I'd create for you just kind of the coins that are out there that have something to do with the companies that have to do with helping build the automotive industry in and of itself. And what I mean by that is they are literally working with BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar, whoever, and they are helping build blockchain or related DAG types of technology that are going to benefit sustainability, etc. in the future. So I wanted to share this with you, and I'm going to be including this in every single video, just kind of going over what this is. So I have VeChain on my list, I have IOTA on my list, and hey, this is not financial advice, everyone, okay? It's not. I am not your financial advisor. Do your research. Do the research you need to do. But these are going to be companies, though, that I personally have invested in and I've done research on. With the exception of one that's just added to my list about 5 days ago. I have done a little bit of research. I'm still digging into it, but let's keep on moving. So you can see IOTA on here. You can see Enjin coin. Now, Enjin coin, yes, over the past 7 days, it has been down a little bit. And I know for some of you, as you're looking at my little watch list here, the Automotive Blockchain watch list, you're thinking, why is Bitcoin? Why is Ethereum? Why is USDC on here? The reason why I have those on there is, well, it should be obvious. I just kind of keep those in there just to kind of get an idea of what the watch list and what the general, coins are doing out there. So how these assets are treating. I keep USDC on here for a primary reason, and that's because to me it is a sign when things go up, things go down, of what the market is going to be doing, and when I should be, personally, I think I should be buying more, buying less, holding out. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You got it. That's right. So anyway, IOTA, I have Enjin coin in here, I have Ontology, Ocean Protocol, IOTA, StormX, and Singularity. And notice these at the bottom here. I know some of you may be thinking, well, okay, what do those have to do with this? Some of these bottom three here that you have on my list here, now, there may be bottom on the list, but they're not necessarily in ranking order of how I like them, all right? I'm a big fan of SingularityNet. But as far as CoinMarketCap goes, you see them on here. So, oops, sorry, scrolling a little too much. Now, the reason why these three are down here is just because they feed into the technology. So they may not be directly investing in, like for instance, they're not directly working with a BMW or Mercedes-Benz or Toyota or whomever, but they are, kind of tangentially involved, especially SingularityNet. For those of you that have not taken the time to invest in SingularityNet, or at least, and I mean invest the time into research. You don't have to necessarily invest your dollars, but look at AGI and now AGIX. Because it's the AI. They are patching together the Internet of Things, and vehicles are things. So this is my watch list. We'll go ahead and move from there. So this video, what we're going to be getting into today, I wanted to just kind of focus on one thing, and that is why automakers want to bring blockchain technology to your car. That's right, this is the Automotive Blockchain channel, and why are they bringing the blockchain technology to your car? And I appreciate FTN News putting this out there. This came out just a couple of days ago, actually into May. But it's been on my kind of thing I wanted to show you. So there's a number of different reasons that they're going to be wanting to do this. And I apologize for the ads. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit because those ads annoy me. All right. And this will help your visual acuity out as well. So striving for autonomous automobiles has evolved cars into live data centers with all the endless computers and sensories on board. Okay, that's the thing here. For those of you that don't realize this, literally your vehicle is just a machine on wheels. You got that, but at the same time it is a extremely advanced piece of technology on wheels, and blockchain is being added to it. And so these automotive companies, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Toyota, etc., they're turning from just machine companies to software companies to literally data warehouses, as far as everything you're going to be doing in your car. So everything the car is actually doing and everything you are actually doing in the car, they want to create this system, yes, to track what's going on, but also to add certain levels of comfort. So anyway, This article goes into that, striving for autonomous vehicles. I want to get into here some of the bullet points that they're looking at that. So how exactly are automakers planning to bring blockchain to their cars? Okay, they're doing it a couple of different ways. There are a number of different groups, such as MOBI. For those of you that don't that haven't figured out what MOBI is yet, it's a Mobility Open Blockchain Initiative. It is a lot of great companies in there. The list keeps growing. Just so you know, Ripple is on that particular as part of MOBI, as well as the World Economic Forum, etc. Definitely check it out. Look at it for yourself. But a lot of these automotive companies, they are literally putting together and they're coming together in groups, and they're starting to formalize standards for what needs to happen in the industry. So that's how they're doing this. They're working together and kind of coming to these consortiums to figure out what would work best overall for the automotive industry. And yes, they are individually siloed, and that's the importance of blockchain. They're going to make sure that they're individually siloed. Now, let's break that down a little bit. So this article does go into how blockchain is shifting the tide. I apologize, there's a helicopter flying by. It sounds more like a hospital helicopter, not military. This actually, no, that does sound military. All right, so that one, ooh, yeah, that's a military helicopter. There's a lot of air traffic that flies around me throughout the day, so helicopter traffic anyway. So how blockchain is shifting the tide in the automotive industry, it goes into that. But let's go down here and focus on a couple things, all right? So here's a couple of ways on how it's looking into the industry, all right? Supply chain management. I'm not going to read all these different paragraphs. I just want you to focus on the bullet points. So supply chain management is going to be one area of that, literally from the mining to the manufacturing, and also in how, let's say, recalls, etc., how that's going to be handling the supply chain. The manufacturing process, again, that's a part of the supply chain in and of itself. That's the blockchain that takes care of a variety of different manufacturing processes. And in this, blockchain is going to help. So you have the mining side of it all, but you also have how the various machines inside of the manufacturing facilities are going to be talking with each other to make things more efficient. There's going to be an AI component layered into that. Also, along with that, you're going to have finances. This literally is going to change the way that financing happens. We have all seen on how, you've heard, if you've been tuned into this industry, you understand that, oh yeah, there's RippleNet and there's XLM and there's a bunch of different technologies out there that are literally talking about payments. Well, think about this. From a financial perspective, what do you have? You have international corporations. Mercedes-Benz is, as far as the US is concerned, is a German company. And that is where everything comes from. BMW, German company. Toyota, Japanese company. They're literally manufacturing, in some cases, some of these parts or some of these or the vehicles themselves, and they're shipping them overseas. Now in US, we have the privilege of actually having manufacturing plants here where they do make the vehicles here. But in some cases, some of the parts or some of the actual vehicles themselves, the frames, they're made elsewhere and they're shipped here. That means that someone has to pay for it to transfer from the German-based company over into the US based company. So there's transfer of dollars there on that particular ledger. So vehicle safety and data security. As more and more vehicles are connected, they're looking at that. I like this a lot, folks. When it comes to recalls are important. For those of you out there that have not gotten the recall done in your car, get it done. Come on now. It's free. It's a warranty thing. You just take it in, you're good to go. And if you've moved, go ahead and take care of that. But vehicle safety and data security, they're going to utilize the blockchain for that as well. So that all the sensors that are in your car, if something's going wrong, and not just in your car, but let's say all of the exact model like your car, they'll be able to utilize the data for that. So smart insurance, they'll be able to track insurance claims, so you'd be able to get insurance claims quicker. For those of you that have been in accidents, I've done a video or two about this. If you've been in accidents, you know what it's like to deal with the claims process with your vehicle. Well, now the technology is coming out. It is decentralized. They'll be able to utilize your vehicle sensory data and go ahead and then start creating smart contracts, or a smart contract would be created and then automatically dumped right into the insurance. So a lot of these insurance agents, your jobs may be changing. That's all I'm saying. Telematics and infotainment, those go hand in hand. Recently, I did a video on this, but telematics and infotainment is a very, very important thing. And some of the aspects of this is, as I've mentioned at the beginning of this video, infotainment is huge. They want to make this transferable from one vehicle to the other, and they also want to be able to see what's happening around you. So all the sensors on the vehicle on the outside and on the inside of the vehicle. And we're talking about from the infotainment side of things. They're able to make sure that if you're driving the city, hey, maybe you like city music. Maybe you like watching, maybe the kids like watching certain things at different times of the day. I know it seems a little creeperish, but hey, it's going to be happening. Now, car owners. This is a big deal. They're looking at the car owners. The car owner side of this is going to be big. So blockchain has enabled flawless transparency in car selling process. So any user can directly survey a car's history. So if those of you in the US and you say, hey, show me the Carfax, and the little fox that's on there, and you can look at the Carfax. Well, this is going to be placed onto the blockchain. So on a decentralized location, I can see how someone's going to want to just, make you pay for this. You shouldn't have to, but anyway. It'll be out there in these, in there where you'll be able to see accident reports, etc. And that's going to be changing things. And it'll happen. As soon as an accident happens, it can be placed onto the blockchain, and then you'd be able to know as a car owner, hey, what's going on there? So there's going to be another different availability of that. And another thing about with car owners that I want to mention is this is big for automotive industry, has the odometer been adjusted? That's big. Unfortunately, it happens. But so the manufacturers want to keep track of that. So the mobility sector, leasing, vehicle and financing, car sharing, car rental, look for those sorts of things to change a lot in the industry here. But for car sharing, blockchain also helps to build yourself a secure digital identity that's available. This article is not written very well. Sorry, FTN News. I'm just a little editing helps. So you can have yourself a digital identity. Also with car rental, if you're renting the same type of car that you would buy, kind of interesting, you could transfer your digital identity, your automotive digital identity, into that new car. All your radio station presets would be set. The kind of car seat information would be set. All that would be memorized. So there you have it, folks. Let me know what you think of this video. Also, let me know what you think of the Automotive Blockchain watch list. If you have thoughts that you would want to add to it, saying, hey, what about this one? I heard this one is doing something with this manufacturer. I haven't added in there because I probably haven't invested in it yet, but hey, let me know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you next time.